Good morning, and what a lovely frosty morning it is too. The van was reading -6 on the way to this job. I don't think it's that cold. I think that's a bit of wind chill, but it's cold enough. I had a nice sheet of ice on the windscreen this morning. Nevertheless, we will crack on. Today we have a pond clean. It's a raised pond. It's got a separate filter box. It's got a little fountain in there. So first job, get the electrics turned off. I will be bailing out about half the pond water. The customer's asked me he doesn't want the fish to be removed, so I'm going to be gently on this one. He wants it sort of clean and scrubbed at the bottom and the sides. All the plants in there he wants removing, and I will be replacing those when it gets to springtime. It's sort of mid to late January now. And yeah, and he's got some algae build up on the fountain that he'd like removed. So I've got some special cleaner which I bought from the good people at the water feature shop, Mark and Charlotte there. A little plug for them guys, they're fantastic. It's where I get all my pond gear from, especially my aquascape installation materials. So I'll be using that product. I'll show you that later on to get that algae off. Right, enough of this talk, let's have a quick coffee and crack on. Here's the pond. So yeah, as you can see through here, there's some algae build up on that fountain. Customer's not cleaned out. That's the covers off. As you can see, there's some beautiful fish in here. Some koi. You can see now that algae all over that fountain I'll be cleaning off. Get these plants out for the customer, say he wants more to go. Clean the sides up, clean the bottom, and then refill. Okay, so what I'm going to do first is just collect some buckets of water from this pond. I'm going to use that to clean the filter mat from the filter box in the back there. That's going to be better than using tap water because that's got chlorine in, and that will kill the beneficial bacteria that's in the filter media. So that's my first job. So just got the submersible pump in there now, just getting the water level down. Bearing in mind I'm keeping the fish in here, so I need to keep a reasonable amount of depth in there, which is enough for me to be able to clean it okay, and obviously get in and out. So just while the pond's emptying, I've just disconnected these two pipes from the filter. Just take this lid off. As you can see, you've got all that gunk to clean off on the side there, so I'm going to get that started. Okay, so I've given that chamber a good wash out. That's all done. So now I'm going to rinse off this filter media. I've got the worst of the sludge off. I'm going to give that a rinse in here. That's all that needs. It's been cleaned in that nice pond water, no chlorine in it, killing the beneficial bacteria. It's still got that all intact. We've just got all the sludge off. Let that drain for a bit. So a couple of the products I'll be using today. I bought these from the water feature shop run by Mark and Charlotte. This is the clean. I'm going to be using this for the algae removal, and it's maintained for ponds. I'll be putting a few drops in there after the job's done. Okay, what I'm going to start doing now, I'm going to start putting some fresh water in here, and I'm going to keep my sump pump on as well, dumping it out at the same time, just to clean it through, as I'm going to be getting my net in here and getting rid of the solid debris and still scrubbing around, but just to get the water agitated and clean through. That's looking a lot better now. So I'm just filling this up a bit more, giving it a rinse round. I still will be pumping some of this back out again, but I just want to get a good bit up, get a lot of the floating debris out, and I will go around and do the filter one more time before I do finish this job. But for now, we're just going to let it fill up a good bit. Okay, so I've been filling this pond back up. I've been skimming the surface with my net, getting all the floating debris off. But what I've just done now, I've just stopped the pump and filter again. I'm gonna just give this one last little rinse out because of the sediment I've disturbed. That's my last remaining bit of the old pond water. So I'll rinse those sponges out one more time. I'll clear that water out of the bucket again and refill that with some clean water. And yeah, just wait for this to fill up really, and then we're good to go. So that's pretty much me nearly done here. It's up to the level now it was when I got here. Everything's nice and clean. Algae's cleaned off the fountain around the sides, and the water will clear out even more the next couple of days as it goes through the filtration system. I spent a lot of time netting with a net all the debris and the fine sediment that was still floating around the surface. So yeah, I've just got to get the covers back on to keep the birds away from the fish, and I'll be all done. And that is me all done on this job. Lovely stuff.